We put up bombs by anybody. And then if this guy dies, he instantly detonates all bomb debuffs on enemies. Okay, this is pretty scary. This is actually the best part of him now that I've read this. And I've read over this guy 5 times already. But just thinking about this, talking with you guys, that is the scariest part of this whole thing. That when he dies, all bombs will blow up. Because you're going to have somebody tanky on your team that's alive. Or somebody in stone skin that's alive, right? And you're going to have this dude be attacked because he's got the lowest HP, and the enemy AI doesn't know that, hey, when I kill him, we're all about to get blown up. The enemy AI just goes after the lowest HP, most fragile person on your team. So Rhodos or whatever they have on their defense is going to go over and hit this guy, and then he's going to blow up the enemy team. Wow, this is going to be crazy. Everybody get this fusion. I do believe now that if you can get the accuracy needed and if you can get the attack needed with your Lady Kimmy, Arbiter, whoever else you're going to bring in there, that this guy can be extremely deadly. Okay, I'm excited. Good morning, YouTube. Raid is keeping us engaged in the game. We've got some hero balancing plus a new fusion coming out on the 19th. This is going to be a quick video. I'm sure you've already watched a lot of other content creators talk about this, but let's talk about these changes that should have been done 3 years ago on all these heroes. I'm happy they're finally happening. Ithos with his A3, it's been 15% weakened since the game came out. We're finally getting this to a 25% weakened. Thank you for that, Ithos. Now we've got Anithwi Blood Twin. He's needed his multiplier on his A3 increase for quite a long time. I'm hoping it goes to a 4 to a 4.4, somewhere around there because it's very low. It's like 3.1 maybe, and it needs to be brought up to what everyone else is in the game, and it finally is. My Anithwi is +3. Maybe we can get a 4th one now, a 5th one, and we'll make him a +4. Then he'll be a real powerhouse. Shiramani is actually a really good hero. We just don't get a lot of play with her, but now we will get more. She's needed these cooldowns very much. Her A1 was a 15% chance to freeze before. Now it's a 25% chance. She's got a cooldown on her A2, which is her heal, to 3 turns booked. 50% heal to the main target, 20% to everyone else, and then if anyone is max healed, she'll put up a regen for 2 turns. That being on a 3-turn cooldown is actually really strong. And then her Ice Storm is a 100% chance to freeze AoE, and then any target hit, she gets a 10% turn meter increase. So now that that's on a 4-turn cooldown, we can freeze, especially if it's a lot of spiders, and then we'll get, basically, it'll be on the 3-turn cooldown then. Needed changes to these 3 heroes. I like to see this. We've got a fusion coming out on the 19th. This is our new bomb meta hero. Is it really, though? Because we need high attack, we need high accuracy, we need some speed. That's only 3 things, so it's not really that bad to get those, but it does depend on the bomb multiplier. Every bomb hero out there hits differently, and really bombs just don't hit that hard. And I know you're thinking Stone Skin right now. You're like, Stu, what about Stone Skin? I can put them to sleep. I can be really slow. Well, fast with him. Be really slow in general. Let them take a turn with that sleep. That way their reaction accessories don't take effect then. Then we have a bomb that will go off on the next turn after that. Or we come back around with, or we have War Mother in there and we detonate all bombs with them. With this guy after we put them to sleep. Is it Gaius and War Mother now together? I like it. I like having a new War Mother meta. So we put them all up with Gaius. We come in there with our Lady Kimmy and our Arbiter. We got to be fast. We got to be fast then. I get increased attack with Arbiter. I get the increased accuracy with Lady Kimmy. I put up the bombs here with this guy, put them to sleep. And then I've got my War Mother back there. Doesn't even matter what kind of speed she's at. She's going to do those little dancing bones and then everybody's going to blow up. It could happen, but it really depends on the bomb multiplier. Even though there's bombs up, a lot of times we've seen them explode and people just kind of laugh. They're not usually that strong. We'll see what happens with this guy. We don't need crit rate. We don't need critical damage. All we need is attack and accuracy. We just have to apply this sleep, apply the bomb. It's an AoE. I'm looking at his A2 right now. AoE with a 100% chance to sleep and then a 100% chance to apply 2 bombs for 2 turns. That detonates after 2 turns. It's 2 bombs. So it should kill everyone then. 2 bombs because we can get bomb damage up to around 50k. So 2 bombs will do 100,000. Again, it's up to his multipliers. I'm guessing his multiplier is going to be on the high end and we'll be able to do that 50k with giving him, 5,000, 6,000 attack. Now that we have Great Hall and we've got ways to get our attack up that we didn't have before, maybe we can easily do that 50,000 damage on each bomb. So it might work out. His A1 attacks 2 times. We get an additional turn if we kill someone, which might be harder to kill with this guy the way that we're going to have him built out. But still, I love getting additional turns. It reminds me of Herndig. Then we've got the A3 that'll attack 2 times, instantly detonate bombs, and then the second hit will ignore an unkillable buff on the target. So taking out Swift Parry, right? I do like this guy. I think it's going to be fun to play him. We've got a really cool passive that's at a 30% chance to apply a bomb when he's attacked. I do wish this was higher because he is going to be fragile and I want them to be scared to attack him. And I want to take him in against bosses that do multiple hits because this is once per hit we get a chance to apply to a bomb for 2 turns. 2 turns, yeah, detonates after 2 turns. So if this does go up, we don't know yet, but maybe we can put books into this to get it to a 50% chance to apply a bomb. If it was at a 50% or a 75% chance to apply a bomb, we take him into a lot of bosses that we fight right now, and at least we get bombs up whenever he's attacked. Every boss out there does AoE, and then if we take him into some other bosses that do multiple hits, we can have multiple bombs go up. And like I said in Arena, I want them to be scared to attack him. I want them to say, okay, I can kill him right now, but there's a really high chance he's going to put a bomb on me and I can't really afford that, so I'm going to attack somebody else. And then if he dies, he instantly detonates all bombs on enemies whenever this champion is killed. Okay, so that's going to be really crazy. So he's fragile, so that right there deters them from wanting to kill him. So we've already got that. Okay, pretty interesting. We put up bombs by anybody. And then if this guy dies, he instantly detonates all bomb debuffs on enemies. Okay, this is pretty scary. This is actually the best part of him. Now that I've read this, and I've read over this guy 5 times already, but just thinking about this, talking with you guys, that is the scariest part of this whole thing. That when he dies, all bombs will blow up. Because you're going to have somebody tanky on your team that's alive, or somebody in stone skin that's alive, right? And you're going to have this dude be attacked because he's got the lowest HP, and the enemy AI doesn't know that, hey, when I kill him, we're all about to get blown up. The enemy AI just goes after the lowest HP, most fragile person on your team. So Rhodos or whatever they have on their defense is going to go over and hit this guy, and then he's going to blow up the enemy team. Wow, this is going to be crazy. Everybody get this fusion. I do believe now that if you can get the accuracy needed and if you can get the attack needed with your Lady Kimmy, Arbiter, whoever else you're going to bring in there, that this guy can be extremely deadly. Okay, I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. I'm glad we have a new hero in the game that's going to be a lot of fun to play. You guys let me know your thoughts on this new hero as well as these changes down below. If you're not in my Discord, look down. You'll see the link down there. Join us. I put this information up 10 hours ago and then I went to bed. Now I'm up making this video, so early morning in Japan. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.